Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Red Beard. Back again with my good friend, Mean Gene. So, I finally found one, Gino.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm super excited. This was an impulse buy.
Oh, I remember you talking about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about reading too much. I hadn't even opened it up yet. But this is the Wild Turkey Master's Keep 17-year bottled in bond. So we've discussed bottled in bond quite a few times in the past. We'll go ahead and set that on the ground, get it out of the way. Well, come on up, Bonnie.
Right, join the party.
Yeah, so 17 years it's at in a federally bonded warehouse. And under the strictest, strictest, that's probably the best word I could use, strictest conditions. It aged quietly, so can't find the...
It aged undisturbed.
Undisturbed. So
17 years.
17 years. It's been a while.
In a rick house.
In a rick house. So I've been excited about this one since I first saw it pop up online. Like hey guys, this year's Master's Keep. What the fuck are you doing?
She laying on you?
She's like fat bodied up against me. So I figured, easy killer. Figured no better. I mean, I could have picked a lot of people, but Mean Gene's been around probably as long or longer than most of my other friends. So we've got a friendship that's much greater than 17 years.
Yes.
I think the only other two that are living right now that would be close would be Aaron Bailey, Beezy from the Bearded Idiots, and Chris Wade.
Chris Wade.
Yeah. So Chris Wade does not have a online presence. He's in the dark. He's been on the podcast several times.
Has he?
Unlike you.
Yeah. Yeah, I've managed to not get on that show just yet.
You need to, man. Hey, we're recording tomorrow night. Or actually tonight. As everybody's watching this, we will be recording. So, well, let's go ahead and let's nose it up, see what it smells like. Oh, it smells terrible, people. Don't buy it. I'm lying, of course.
Yes, he's lying.
Man, that smells freaking wonderful.
Yeah, it's good. It's easy on the nose.
Yeah, very easy. I mean, it's definitely a mature whiskey. Mature whiskey.
Mature.
I mean, normally on an older whiskey that's of this age statement, it normally just smells like wood and just oak.
Yeah.
Now this one, you still get some of those. You get the woodiness, the wood character, but it's not overly woody.
Yeah, it's not over. Like some of them.
Over oaked.
Yeah.
Like Elijah Craig 23, I think it's a little over oaked.
Yeah.
The Orphan Barrel series.
It's like you're smelling it right out of the.
Yeah, it's like you're taking a sip of wood. All right, you ready to see what they taste like?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
All right, man. That's my mouth is still salivating.
Yeah.
It's super creamy.
Yeah.
It's very viscous.
Just.
I mean, it's got all the characteristics and the presence of the wild turkey. You still get that, but it's not light bodied for sure. It's heavy. It's got a nice little presence. Not too much, no burn in the mouth at all. I mean, just a little slight tingle.
Yeah.
How was it whenever you ingested it, when you swallowed? I didn't get that experience. Any burn?
Just a slight
little tickle.
I mean, what I like. I mean, I like a little.
Gene likes a little tickle.
Little fire.
Just a little spiciness.
Just a little bit, and as much going down, but not a lot. It for me, I'm not real good with highlighting the notes of the whiskey, but just a nice, easy whiskey to drink.
Yeah, that's what I think a 17-year-old bourbon should be, nice and easy.
Especially for wild turkey, we had some rough days about a good 18 years ago. 17, 18 years.
Yeah. So what happened back when you were younger with the wild turkey? Tell me about that.
Just just some friends and us getting a little too carried away with the bottle.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah.
Well, somebody commented on one of my older wild turkey videos, Wild Turkey 101 video, said that I believe he said his old staff sergeant or somebody in the military used to give it to people as a punishment. And I could see, like, Wild Turkey 101, in my opinion, is a good budget sipping bourbon.
It is, yes.
Now, if you're going to force somebody to take 1 to 1.5 ounce shots of it and just down the gullet, man, you're gonna have a hard time after about 5 or 6. Not saying you're gonna be drunk, but like the way it makes your stomach feel. Oh no, I could go the rest of my life without actually taking a
doing
shot
shots
of
anymore.
whiskey.
Yeah, I'm pretty much over that myself.
I would rather you give me if you're gonna say, hey, let's do a shot. You give me a shot glass of something, so whiskey or it could be Wild Turkey 101. You put the shot glass in front of me while you're kicking it back. I'm just going to be like, sip.
Mm-hmm.
Sip.
That's how I prefer to do it now, too.
Yeah.
People buy shots. Most of them, I'll just sip it anyway.
Yeah, right.
Even weird
and
shots.
it's much more enjoyable that way. Like, I don't, if I have to take a shot of something and just kick it back and swallow it without even trying to analyze it, I shouldn't be drinking it anyway.
Right, yeah.
Well, if it's not,
I like you thinking on that, and then having to go through all those antics. You know what I mean? Just
I remember being 24, 25 years old. Somebody buying me a shot of Jack Daniels, and we took it like a shot, and I just kicked it back, no chaser, and as soon as it hit my stomach, I was like,
oh yes.
And I think that was the first drink of the night.
That's happened to me a couple times.
It just doesn't mix.
It just hits wrong, and then she comes back up.
Old Pete from Blue Ribbon Cycles up in Chattanooga bought me that shot, and I don't think he ever even realized I went to the bathroom and puked. I was just like,
ooh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
Yeah, this is a really good whiskey. Really good. What are your thoughts on it?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I think it's everything a 17-year-old bourbon should be. I mean, it's got a good price tag on it. Now, if you compare it relatively to other 17-year-old high-end whiskeys in the marketplace, like a 17-year-old Macallan is going to run you a couple $100 or more expensive than this.
Yeah.
Like
what was the price point on that?
This one, I walked out of 180. So, I mean, it was, I think a good top shelf bourbon, you're going to pay about $10 a year for an age statement.
Yeah.
And I don't have a problem with that because it's not going to be something that I drink daily. It's going to be something that I share with friends. Good, like if an old friend came over and they said, if they were just getting into whiskeys, I'd be like, I got something for you, buddy.
You need to try this one.
Yeah, you should try this. This is what it should taste like.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely a good whiskey to drink. I mean, it's a little hard on the pocketbook for some people, but if not, hey.
I mean, if you can afford it.
That's something definitely to keep stocked.
Yeah, and then, like, right now, the only reason I justify it is because I don't really, like, I know everybody out here, but on the channel, it's like, I'm not spending any money on booze right now.
Right.
So I can buy this and I'll let it sit on the shelf for the next 5 to 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Just collecting dust. So I don't really have a problem with it.
Because it'll still be a good whiskey then.
Because I'm not spending $30-$40 a day buying a bottle every other day or whatever. Drinking, like, I would rather spend this much money one time a month instead of spending the same amount for a $20 bottle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Definitely. And Wild Turkey, they don't... See, I don't know much about Wild Turkey. I just always... Was it 80 proof? They got one that's 80 proof and they got the 101,
They got an 81 proof. They got 101. They're normal releases. They're everyday releases. It's 81 proof, 101 rare breed. They've got Kentucky Spirit, which is a single barrel 101.
Okay.
They've got.
That's what I kind of was wondering. Do they do a lot of special like this type of stuff?
They kind of, but none of the. It's all the same juice. Like they don't.
Same mash bill.
It's the same mash bill. They have. That I know of. I think they have 2 mash bills now. Well, they have the rye mash bill, but as far as bourbons go, they did a special release a year or 2 ago called WB Saffel, and it was supposedly an old mash bill from like 100 years ago that has not been produced since. But they're wild turkey. Anything that says wild turkey on it, that's a bourbon, and anything that says Russell's Reserve, that's a bourbon.
Okay.
It's all the same mash bill.
Okay.
It all starts out the same way on the distill.
Right. Okay.
Which is pretty freaking cool that you get so many different variations off of one type of juice.
Yeah. That is crazy.
But I think if you've got the money and you can find it, I think it's a good buy just because of what it is. And you can share it with people, like I said, and enjoy it with others. And that's the way this bourbon is meant to be drank. Share it with friends and family. I wish more of my family actually enjoyed sipping whiskey, because then I could share it with them. I think Mom would probably like it.
Right.
Of all people, my mother, the almost alt-right religious lady of the family, the Bible, beat you over the head with the Bible religious, but I think that's all I got, man. It's a good juice.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Smooth.
Yeah. It is. In my opinion, it's not a bad buy because it's like a one-time deal.
Yeah.
It's not something, unless you're just loaded, you go out and buy a case of it.
Get you a better deal that way.
Yeah. I mean, right? Well, I mean, even if you think if you put it into that perspective, you could buy 6 bottles of these, a case of them, or whatever, however they come in a case. I think they come 6 to a case. You can buy 6 17-year-old wild turkeys for less than the price of 1 bottle of Macallan 25-year, like the one that crap, I forgot his name. Lanny had.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it would be cheaper to buy 6 of these than 1 of those.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
That's weird.
Yeah, I want to say that was a $1,700-$1,800 bottle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, damn near 10 of these.
Yeah, right?
It's just as good.
Or more, yeah, just as good.
Yeah.
The quality's there. So, I can't say enough about it. I enjoy it. I will be recording another video for next week. I'm going to compare this 17-year-old to Eagle Rare 17.
Okay.
So, just to see how they compare.
You going to do a blind? Or
No, I'm not going to do a blind. I don't think I'm going to do any more blinds unless it's something brand new.
Right.
And I told this earlier, I think in a previous video just recently, about not really doing any more blind tastings because Aaron actually brought a sample of Stagg Senior, George T. Stagg, onto the podcast. We poured everybody up a sample, and he just brought a little 2-ounce bottle. And as soon as I grabbed it, I nose it. I was like, I know that. I was like, is that Stagg? So just on the nose alone, I knew it. Now, I'm not going to be able to do that with everything.
Right.
But I knew that one so well. Like, I picked it without even...
Yeah.
Now, I guess I could have, in my memory, I could have deduced. I knew what bottles he had at his house.
Right.
So, and I didn't do it that quick. I knew what it... Maybe I did it subconsciously. Like, I kind of knew what he already had at his house. I smelled it, and I was like, oh, that smells like Stagg. And sure enough, it was George T. Stagg. So, I think that's all I got. It's good juice. If you can afford it, pick one up. If not, go get you some friends and split a bottle.
Yeah.
So, I think that would be a good buy for some friends to split a bottle of this. But
Definitely.
Anyway, I think that's all I got. I've yammered on enough, but
Good info.
good info for sure. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to check the description below for links to help out with the bills and whatnot. Thanks to all the patrons, past and present, going forward. I'm still getting ready to figure out what I'm going to give away for next month in July, the month of July. It is July, right? Yeah, July. Fucking brain fart.
I had to think for a second too.
Right? Damn COVID. Oh, I'm gonna bleep that one out because then they like to. YouTube likes to flag videos when you say words like that.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't forget, check out the Bearded Idiots like always. Drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family. Be safe, don't drink and drive. Take care. We'll see you
Hey,
next.
smash that like button. And
Smash it.
subscribe.
Oh yeah, I always forget to tell them that. You figure it'd be second nature by now. Like, if you like the videos, like and subscribe.
Come on.
Subscribe for Bonnie. So, y'all have a good night. We'll see you later.